today. From Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions, right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Steele. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A handoff for Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Tua. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Here's Tua. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Sanders' kick is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So now here are the Giants as they'll get their first opportunity here. And their quarterback, well, everyone knows he's got height, standing at 6'6".
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Looking to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention. Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 37.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one. And that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's Gallup on the slant. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Tua going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
2nd and 9 now. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. They'll set up to throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Draymond Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. He'll take it at the 42. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Tua, and his throw is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He finds his man, complete. That's steal. Not much there, only a yard. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Looking to pass. Tua. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Stiff-armed him. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first down carry for Barkley. Fights him off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. A throw over the middle, taken in.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll look to throw again, and that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is up to 5. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And he goes out right around the 39. From the 39, Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Tagovailoa. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on fourth down. Kadarius Toney deep for the Giants. 46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On third down, Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as good running gets him to about the 44. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. On second down, here's Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 61 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw here. Wright's got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
2nd and 5. He's got it.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Gano the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. That was short one to Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Got his man there complete to Gallup. 7 yards, the pickup there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua to throw again. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll run here with Gibson. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position. He'll look to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 80 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. 2nd and 4. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's a give to Barkley. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Giants send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Throw right side. Going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. 7 yards, the pickup there. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Tackle made by Foley Fatukasi, the former UConn Husky. Back to throw. A quick pass here. He's got Shepard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now back to throw. Complete to right. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. A give to Barkley out of the gun. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Steele. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Tua now on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Tua. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Tagovailoa. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they will take a knee here. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.
today. From Levi's Stadium in
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's Cooks on the return. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
We both know it's a league where they seemingly throw the ball in just about every play. But watching him perform last week where he threw 3 touchdown passes still caught my eye in a big way.
Still kind of the gold standard, 3 touchdown passes, isn't it? And for his efforts last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I can't wait to see what he does this week.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 3 yards remain for second down. They go play action with Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Burrow will throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They're going to look to throw. Open man is Uzomah. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. On second down. It's Mitchell, and that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On first down, it's Mitchell. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Back to Mixon on second down, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. They'll set up a throw. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. In last week's game for Kittle, there are the numbers. 5 catches, 64 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They'll run on first down. Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And some space here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and got the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Here's Cooks on the return. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Second and 10 now, Burrow. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On third down, Burrow. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. A gain of 6 there on first. Second down at 4. Now they'll run on the draw. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a third and 2 more. They'll try the left side. Elam. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. They will throw on first down with Burrow. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Second and 5. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. Hands it off out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And they'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw here. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Back to throw again. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
So they need 2 yards here on third down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on third down conversions on this drive. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll look to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Caught on the slant. Touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's second down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on second and long. Burrow. Under pressure, they got him again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. From the 6. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now back to throw. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Mitchell. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now Burrow. That's complete out left to Ayuk. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now, after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He completes it to Boyd. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Elam. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete here to Ayuk. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Burrow on 3rd down. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Not much there, only a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the first.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. Another try after the 1st down sack. Burrow. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. McPherson's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And On 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Now they go screen. It's complete. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Airing one out for Boyd. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Maurice Hurst gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. After the sack on 1st down, Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
On 3rd down, it's Mitchell. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. To throw, Burrow. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 3rd touchdown so far, number 13 now on the year. And the 49ers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Here's Cooks on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. After some early struggles running the ball, they've really picked it up. Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence. Because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit. But not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the 49ers are going to have it here just past the 25. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So the victory here for San Francisco. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean,